Okay, so I think Calgary should be able to produce a caravan pretty quickly. So I'm going to bring my trireme down here, and then I'm going to... oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. Everything's fine in Halifax. It won't grow at all, but once I'm able to irrigate that plain tile there, it should be fine. Alright, so I'll be able to get the railroad, which is very, very good. That'll help us grow a lot. Um, so like these, like with roads, these grassland tiles are producing 3 food. With railroad, it'll produce another food, which is really good. Um, or like in Ottawa here, if I say went here, which is producing 5 production, which is wow. If I had a railroad there, I think it would produce another 2 or another 1 production. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, so let's get our trireme down a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I should be able to get these guys on next turn. And then I'm going to take them to Saskatoon to produce a trade route. Let's see if they're producing anything from Vancouver yet. No, and no. Vancouver! Come on! Is there any place around there? Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just take these guys on a little boat cruise around the world. Maybe I can find another civilization somewhere. I wish I had a sail instead of a trireme. That would be very helpful. But I don't. Alright, I think we've been under monarchy for enough. I want to switch to republic. Well, I don't really want to switch to republic, but it's fine. Okay, let's go settlers, of course. Fortify. Oh, and I can build railroads now, so let me do that. Yeah, to build a railroad, you just hit R on an existing road. Not that hard. Let's build a road there. Ottawa builds a caravan. Okay, great. Yeah, it's fine. Don't really need anything else right now. I'm still sort of trying to grow my cities, so... Regina builds settlers. Oh no. There we go. That's good. Change it to caravan. Yeah, right now I don't really need anything. I'm not producing enough science anywhere really to warrant a library. Maybe Montreal. Once I get to Republic, it might be worth considering. Ottawa, okay, let me send this guy down to Toronto and let me see if I can get any trade there. Yeah, let's build some railroads. And with railroads, the plains will produce 3 food instead of 2. Alright, Republic. The Republic of Canada, which is what we're about to become. Let's go with banking. Yeah, it allows us to switch to the Republic government type. Canadians are totally revolting. Gross. 1, 2, 3. Don't see any land anywhere. Unfortunately, in this civilization, you can't upgrade units, which kind of a pain. Winnipeg builds a caravan. You know what? I think I'm going to start building a wonder somewhere. Maybe Ottawa? Oh yeah, I'm in anarchy. That's why. Let me go towards the pyramids, and then I can use the caravans to help build the wonders there. Okay, let's get rid of this forest. And let's send this guy down to Toronto. Toronto should be growing really quickly now. Yeah, so what we can do here is help build wonders. So as you can see, the amount of shields from that caravan went towards building the pyramids there. Republic. Okay, so the Republic. Let me just go into miscellaneous, I believe. Republic. So what happens is you get an extra trade per square. There's still corruption in your cities, so you'll lose some there. Um, the only thing is that martial law does not apply anymore, so you can't use units to quell unhappy people. Also, military units. So I think the exception would be like some kind of ships. I'm not sure about triremes. Triremes might cause unhappiness, but yeah, units outside of their home city will cause unhappiness. So it's not very good for war. Right now we're at peace, so it's not a big deal. However, where's this trireme from? Edmonton. Let's see if Edmonton's mad. Yeah, this is causing unhappiness in Edmonton here. This trireme being out of its city. So I either need to build a temple or I need to... Ugh. Shoot. Huh. Well, that's really bad. Okay, let me just do this for now. I'll remember to build a railroad here. Let's see, right here. Once this guy's done, I'll build a railroad there. That'll fix the food imbalance in Edmonton. See, this is an unhappy guy. If I just leave the city like this, it'll go into civil disorder. But if I get rid of this tile here, yeah, this happy guy, if I go view, we have this happy guy on the left, and then the weird red guy with the saber, the unhappy guy. The happy guy will balance out the unhappy guy. Also, let me just check our attitude advisor so I can see if there are any other cities in civil disorder, and right now there aren't, so that's good. Okay, actually, you know what, I can just go here and build a railroad, and that should fix Edmonton if it's working that tile. Let's see, Edmonton, are you working that tile? No, you're working that one. Okay, so I'll work that one, and then once the railroad is built, it'll produce an extra food, or it should produce an extra food, so that'll balance out the starvation problem in Edmonton. Yeah, and as you can see, each of the tiles is producing one extra trade, so we're getting a lot more science. But there's still some corruption, like in faraway cities like Calgary and Toronto here. Toronto should be a pretty good city. Why don't you work on that square there? Yeah. More science is good. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Dang. Okay, let's establish a trade route here from Ottawa to Toronto. Let's see if the Vancouver's paying off yet. Okay, I'm getting one extra trade here from Vancouver, so let's see, Calgary is also getting one there, and then Ottawa is getting one extra trade from Toronto. Once your cities get really big, that trade bonus will get bigger and bigger, so it's actually quite useful. Okay, so and I have a railroad here. That's great. What happened to that? Oh yeah, never mind. And there's a railroad there. Build a railroad on that mine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, nothing. That's great. Okay, so I want to get irrigation down here. And I think the best way would be to irrigate this desert tile there, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so we learn banking, which will give us the bank improvement, which is basically the same as the marketplace. The bank costs 2 gold per turn to maintain, but yeah. Actually, it's requires a marketplace to be built first. Okay, so let's go with religion, I suppose. And actually, yeah, let me go with religion so I can get a really good wonder. I'll start working on that in Ottawa. 1, 2, 3. Man, there's really nothing around here. It's great. Irrigate this tile there. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. It's fantastic. If there's really nothing around here, I think I'm just going to disband my... I'm going to send my caravans over to Saskatoon, and I'm just going to disband the Trireme. Fix Edmonton. Okay. Why is your settler there? That's Montreal's settler. Okay. Why don't you work on Edmonton, please? That was kind of a waste of a turn on the settler there. Oh well. Alright, Calgary builds another caravan. Maybe I'll send that to Ottawa. Alright, religion. So religion doesn't lead anywhere. It just has 2 wonders in a cathedral. Cathedral will also eliminate unhappy people, will make them content, and I don't remember what the Michelangelo's Chapel wonder does, but JS Box, I think, reduces unhappy people on your continent by 2 in each city. So it's really, really good wonder. It also does not expire, ever. Let's go medicine. Let me just check what Michelangelo's Chapel does. Increases the effect of cathedrals. Okay. Yeah, that's not really that helpful, especially in Chieftain. You don't really experience that much unhappiness. Although I think Toronto's likely to get some unhappy citizens pretty soon. Okay, this is the guy from Montreal. So let's move back to Montreal. And if I go back to Edmonton here, yeah, the food shortage, there's no more food shortage. I fixed that with the railroad there. And Edmonton is sort of trying to build up towards a sale, but right now production is taken. Although I will disband the Trireme once I get those caravans out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're at 1000 BC. Learn some medicine, which gives the Shakespeare's Theatre wonder. I don't quite remember what that does. I'll check. I mean, I never really build it, so... let's go with feudalism. Feudalism's pretty useless. City improvements. Let's see. Shakespeare's Theatre. All unhappy people in city are content until development of electronics. Yeah, it's not really that useful. 1, 2... Unload these guys, and then I will disband this guy. And then go back to Edmonton and work another tile. There we go. You know what? You know what? I think I'm just going to sort of... not really explore for a while, especially while I'm under Republic. So what I'll try to do maybe is to go towards communism, because that's the, I guess, second to last government type that you can learn, other than democracy, which I could already learn if I wanted to. Establish a trade route from Calgary. Let's see. We're getting a trade unit there. That's good. And then I'll use more caravans from Calgary to help build the wonders. Establish a trade route. There we go. So I'm getting some money from those trade routes, but not a whole lot. It doesn't really matter. And I'm getting 3 extra trade here in Calgary, which is good. Okay. Build a road there for now. Montreal builds a caravan. Good. So for these, for like the cities in the middle, I don't really have enough room to go build a lot of trade routes. I don't think I'll be able to. So feudalism doesn't really learn you anything. It just goes to chivalry, which is pretty useless. Oops, I want to build a railroad there. Yeah, so with Montreal, I'm just going to help build the Wonder along in Ottawa there. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to get the pyramids. If I have the pyramids, then I don't have to worry. Oh, no. I want to change that to JS Box Cathedral. Or do I? You know what? I'll get the pyramids first. Aha! Civil disorder in Toronto. Mayor flees in panic. This is our first civil disorder. We have one unhappy guy causing civil disorder. There's a few ways to fix that in anything other than democracy and republic. Like I said, you could just build a military unit up to 3 and those will fix your city. You can build temples. Or what you can do is just stop production in one of your tiles, create an entertainer, and that'll make somebody happy. And like I was saying, with the entertainers, you can also build taxmen or scientists, but that'll take away the unhappy person, so... or the happy person, so I want to just have that entertainer there. Okay, good. So we have over 1 million people in Canada. Great. Yeah, I'm going to railroad that mine there. Calgary, I want to railroad these existing tiles there. Just so I can get the city growing a little bit more quickly. Order restored in Toronto. Great. Industrialization. This will let us build factories. What factories will do is they will help... they will double your production rate. So they'll double the shields that you're getting in your city. One thing to watch out for with factories and just having a lot of production in your city is that you're more likely to get pollution in the city. And we'll see that later probably. Also, we can build a transport unit and women's suffrage wonder. And women's suffrage wonder is really, really good under Republic or Democracy. I think under Republic it will get rid of any unhappy people caused by units being out of their cities. I'd have to check on that. Okay, Quebec City has a settler. That's good. I'll build another city from there. So you go here. Let me just see with the women's suffrage. I don't know if it works under Republic. Oh, it does. Okay. Reduces unhappy people by 1 per unit not in home city. So I think that eliminates unhappy people in Republic. I'm not exactly sure, though. Okay, I'll keep building my railroad there. Toronto builds a caravan. Good. I will go and establish a trade route in Ottawa from there. Corporation. Oh, communism. Okay.